Welcome back to Old School, New School, episode 24?
24.
Alright, today we're going to be talking about answering the questions.
Mailbag questions. We got some listeners sent in some questions. That's kind of fun, huh?
Yeah.
So we haven't done a mailbag ever before, and we don't know what else to talk about. So we're going to answer some questions three questions that were sent in. Okay, question one. You ready for question one? Okay. Why did you start a podcast? This is from Ashley in Albuquerque.
Okay.
You know where Albuquerque is?
No idea.
New Mexico.
Okay.
Okay. Why did we start a podcast?
We did it for fun, because why not? We decided to start one, and
we like football?
Yeah, we liked football, and we just wanted to do it for fun.
And we talked about it last year, right? That it would be a fun idea, and we never got around to it. And this year we kind of threw it together at last minute, and it's been a great time. You know, we like football. You're very knowledgeable about football.
You're not?
I'm not. But that's basically it. And to spend a little more time together. You know, because he's a teenager. He doesn't like hanging out with me.
You stay in your room. You don't talk. You stay in your room the whole day.
I'm working.
I'm at school.
I know. Okay. Anyway, question 2 is from John in Kickapoo, Wisconsin. And the question is, what are your least favorite fan bases? Can I rule some fan bases out?
Sure.
Can't say the Bears or the Vikings.
Okay.
Okay. Because those are rivals, and you know,
that's true.
There's some respect, but you know, you dislike the other fan bases because you think they're lamer than your team. So who do you have others in mind that you dislike?
I don't really like the Steelers fan base. I also don't really like the Chiefs fan base.
And why is that?
Chiefs because of bandwagon. That's for me because of bandwagon.
Okay.
I also don't, and my last one is kind of the Ravens, because after Lamar had that really good 2019 year where he got MVP, I feel like so many people were like, "Oh, the Ravens are my favorite team now. Lamar's the best quarterback in the league." And
so you could probably get more of that from kids at school than like a really good player, and then all of a sudden there's you have kids jumping from team to team. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Seattle Seahawks as one of my least favorite fan bases.
I can agree with you.
And I don't necessarily agree with you about Kansas City being bandwagon, just because maybe you have friends kids that are jumping on because they won the Super Bowl, but that's a pretty dedicated fan base to me. And I also, Kansas City's Midwestern team, Midwestern town, it's very much like Milwaukee, about the same size. I'm okay with Kansas City, but you can say you don't like them. But Seattle, I think, are pretty bandwagony. And I will also say, I'll say both teams in Los Angeles.
I can see the Rams. I don't really see the Chargers.
I'm not sure how many Chargers fans there are in Los Angeles, to be honest with you. But it just seems like that seems like a city where so many other things are going on. And like, if the team's good, they'll be there.
Yeah.
Team's not good, they won't be there. I mean, we live in New York, and we have 2 terrible football teams, but the fan bases still love their teams.
Oh, the Jets! Oh, he's warm. We gotta tell a story.
We should tell.
We should. Story. That's our cool thing.
You want that to be the cool thing?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Okay. So those are our opinions. I'm sure there are people who hate Packer fans. You know that's
probably.
You know, that's how it is. Okay, third and final mailbag question is from Greg in the ATL, and he asks, he knows that our favorite team is the Packers. Yeah. Who's our second favorite team? Do you have a second? Who's your second favorite team?
This is a little weird.
You got 31 to choose from.
Either I feel like you go first. I kind of know where.
This one's kind of easy for me.
Okay.
My second favorite team, though I don't talk about it very often, is the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
And that is because I think it's a very similar team to the Packers, not necessarily in style or anything, but in we're actually kind of going back to fan bases and cities. Like Northern City gets lots of snow. I mean, Buffalo is much bigger than Green Bay is, but it's still blue-collar towns, good work ethic, passionate fans, and the Bills fans had to go through 4 Super Bowl losses in the 90s, which I don't know how you recover from that. But that's what I'm going to go with, Buffalo Bills.
All right. I'm going to go with someone who beat the Bills, the Colts. And the reason I say the Colts is because of Jonathan Taylor. Went to Wisconsin.
You did.
And I don't know. I like the Colts.
That's fine. That's cool.
I kind of liked Andrew Luck. I kind of sad he retired, but
it was health issues, right?
Yeah, it was.
So that's sad, but you know, he made the smart decision most likely.
Yeah.
So that's that. So yeah, those are our mailbag questions. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments
or email
or DM us on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's probably the easiest way.
Yeah.
We also we have a okay. Our next topic is going to be Thursday night game.
Yeah.
Cowboys at the Saints. Mike McCarthy has COVID, so he won't be coaching, which might be a benefit to the Cowboys. So who do you got?
I don't understand the Saints, so I'm going to go with the Cowboys.
Okay.
I just think they're a better team, and I don't understand the Saints.
I agree. I would love to pick the Saints in this matchup, and Saints fans might like this because it seems whenever we pick against the Saints, they win. But I think that team's a little bit of a mess right now. They don't have a quarterback that I would trust. And I think Cowboys just a loaded offensive team.
Definitely.
So that's who we got. So let's move right into
our cool thing.
Cool thing. So this came up. We forgot about this, but let's set it up. Our cool thing is Jets fans at MetLife Stadium. Sit this way.
All right. So I'll set the scene. So,
okay, go.
It's the Packers versus the Jets. The Packers
This was 3 or 4 years ago now?
One of those. But
the Packers were bad.
Yeah, they were like 7-9 or...
May have been worse.
6-9
Something
or 7...
like this.
Yeah. Something like that. And the Jets were decent. Well, not decent, but they were like around the same
equally
record.
Bad, yeah.
And so, you want to just take it away from here?
So we're sitting in the nosebleed seats.
Yeah.
We are in section 300 in the corner. It was a beautiful day, though. It was a really nice day. It was December, but was it December? Yeah, it was late.
Yeah, it was.
So, but it was like 50 degrees maybe, partly sunny. Super nice day. We got a row of 20-something Jets fans behind us. and they are having a good time. They're there for a good time.
Drinking their beers. And
they're
Bud
drinking
Lights.
Tons of Bud Lights. You look after the game, you couldn't see the concrete underneath it. It was just filled with these beer bottles.
The beers they had.
And they were totally loaded. And
They're dropping the fries.
The guy drops the fries over the edge. We're
sorry,
first
my
row.
bad.
So he's like, my bad, sorry. So that happens, and then we have a Packer fan in our section, and I feel like the Jets were up like 20 or 17 points at one point in the game, and it was over, and they were razzing this other Packer fan. And they said something to him, and his response was
He's
what?
Like, I'm warm.
His response was, I've got a big coat on, I'm warm. And
their response to them, they're like, oh, look at this guy.
He's got his coat on. Oh my God, the Jersey accent, so good. So we're having a good time.
Yeah.
We're enjoying that. It was all in good fun.
Yeah.
They were having a good time.
And I'm pretty sure it went to overtime.
It may have.
I think it was 31-31. The Packers scored.
The Packers ended up winning the game.
Yeah.
And we both kind of wanted our own teams to lose to get the better draft pick. And the coup de grace, to end this full event.
Get this guy off the screen.
Oh, there was that. Fireman Ed. They don't like Fireman Ed. Our Jets fans did not like Fireman Ed.
Well, before we get to that, the guy who dropped the fries over, the cop comes up.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, he points at him. He's like, am I on? Am I gone? He's like, yeah. All right.
All right, I'm out. So he goes off to the jail that's in MetLife Stadium, probably. Oh, man. And then they don't like Fireman Ed. It was it was well worth the ticket price just for these comedians that were sitting behind us. And that was, let's say, Jets fans, our one cool thing. So
it's pretty funny.
It's a good, funny story. Anyway, that's it.
That's it.
We'll do our weekly picks in a couple days, but have a great week, right?
Yep.
Peace.
Peace.